4-year-old little girl we're talking about.
The absolute lowest of low. A mother accused of taking explicit photos of her 4-year-old daughter.
I personally know I would never hurt my daughter, drunk or not.
I believe you.
But I might have taken pictures when I was drunk.
The little girl's own father has a shocking reaction to the disturbing news.
I'm just saying, this photo is not pornography to me.
John, I've seen the photo. It's pornography.
And when he learns there are bestiality allegations, he doubles down.
I know that.
I can't judge Rue based on what she's into. Or whatever you might have said, but I don't care what she's into.
She's into your daughter.
This is Scandal, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie. Let me start by saying this is a tough one. The allegations wagered against these parents are truly deplorable. The accusation that they were exploiting their 4-year-old daughter, taking graphic and naked photos of her, is so disturbing. And then pair that with the allegations that the mother also sexually assaulted the family dogs. It's the lowest of low, and it just keeps getting weirder.
ABDL stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover.
Because my kink is being a baby myself.
Okay.
Okay, I basically like to be babied. He's my daddy.
If you're interested in cases like this one, we're talking top true crime news, body cams, interrogations, and deep dives into the most scandalous of cases, then make sure to subscribe to the Scandal channel and turn on notifications so that you don't miss anything. Now, onto the case of Larissa Jordan and Jonathan Whitwell. Today's scandal takes us to Lake Stevens, Washington. It's just about a 45-minute drive northeast of Seattle. And that's the home of these parents, Larissa Jordan and Jonathan Whitwell. And together, they share a 4-year-old daughter whose name I'm not going to say publicly. And I want to note right away, you're going to hardly hear the names Larissa or Jonathan or even John. As is explained during the police interviews, Larissa goes by the nickname Rue, and everyone calls Jonathan Irish. So when you hear those names during the recordings, you're going to know who I'm talking about. Now, this scandal takes us back to spring of last year. On April 16th, 2025, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children got a tip that there was an explicit photo of a child that had been flagged on the app Kik, and an investigation began immediately. It soon led detectives to 2 prime suspects, Irish and Rue. They were arrested and taken into custody, and they began talking right away.
Does that make sense?
I'm sorry if I'm shaky.
No,
This
that's
lady caught me when I was going to get my rent check, and we have no clue what this is about, and my fiance is mental retarded, and I know he's freaking out right now, and I don't want him to get arrested.
Both of them are read their rights, but Irish claims he doesn't really understand them.
Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I do have disabilities, so like I do have
Is it helpful
issues
to read them?
understanding.
So-
No, I can't read anything. I have like a 3rd grade reading. I have horrible reading.
And this is going to come back a little later, by the way, the idea that Irish couldn't understand things, including the allegations against his fiancée. But first, as he's explaining all of this, he makes a major name drop you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Got it.
I was in special ed throughout school.
Okay.
Like I graduated, but I was in special ed through all school.
Did you graduate around here?
Like Stevens in 98.
Oh, okay.
I went to school with Chris Pratt.
And this is true, by the way. Chris Pratt did go to Lake Stevens High School in Washington, and Irish claims to have even known him for multiple years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
wild.
right. I forgot he went to school
Were
here.
you guys buddies, or just one of the
You know
two
how
that
it
you went to
happens
school with?
out of high school. He got too dang popular. He didn't talk to anybody from high school.
Yeah, can imagine.
The reunion he went to, but I didn't go. I didn't graduate in 97. I was supposed to graduate in his class. I graduated in 98. So the next year, I went to school with him for 3 years.
Okay. Huh. That's cool though. See, yeah, like
He has signed this little fake piece of paper I had. I'll be in a movie for you someday.
Really?
And in several movies. I always thought he would be, because he always did like the high school like plays and acts and things during assembly.
Yeah.
And he was like natural.
I guess he tried to do like a training video for us when he was in high school. And,
Really?
police department said no, and now they regret it.
Yeah, I even know where he lived.
Yeah.
Not too many people can say where he used to live when he was in high school.
Yeah.
Literally 2 blocks from where I lived
Oh,
when I was in high school, so it's pretty easy.
yeah, that's really cool.
But something tells me Chris Pratt wants nothing to do with the allegations wagered against his former classmate, because in the same breath as joking about Chris Pratt's success, Irish is given a pretty rude awakening.
So the reason that we brought you in here to talk to us is we had a report come in about some online activities that had to do with an account that's potentially associated with you. Yeah, so...
Yeah, because somebody said something about investigation. I'm like, online account investigation? I'm like, okay, everything I do online is, I'd be surprised.
Okay, so nothing that
I can think of, I mean,
would come. Okay.
not that I can think of. I literally have, okay, so I have Facebook, Instagrams, and Snapchats, and all that stuff. I barely touch
Okay.
some of them. I have a Snapchat that I'm on daily, Instagram, and Facebook, but I don't.
The interviews of Irish and Rue happen almost at the same time. Investigators know the image came from one of their phones, but because they have joint accounts, they're not sure right away who is responsible. So they start by asking about their daughter.
She's really smart. Not independent, but independent, yes, because she's always trying to do stuff on her own. She's always also trying to help people out, like she'll help out her teachers and us with stuff, with dinner and whatnot.
Yeah. So, pretty easygoing kid, or...
Oh yeah. Well, she throws her tantrums just like any kid.
Yeah.
But it's usually when she's not tired.
Yeah, that sounds typical.
Or first waking up, she can be crabby. She's either crabby or like really quiet. Today she was quiet when she woke up, just a couple hours ago, or I don't know what time it is, but
I mean, I know there's not really supposed to be a favorite parent, but are you like the favorite parent?
probably because
Yeah.
mommy will like get annoyed and push her away type thing. And be like, I'm just got done working. See, I don't work. So like my job is them.
And if Irish is really talkative about all of this, Rue is the opposite. She does speak to detectives, but it's far more timid.
We have some safety concerns related to the investigation that have to do with your daughter specifically. And that's one of the reasons that we want to talk to you today. The warrant's going to cover electronic devices, so we're going to be able to look at that and get into that. I know, because of my work, that there are some things that are kinks that people like us don't care about, and there are things that some people call kinks that are obviously illegal that involve kids.
Yes, and I would never involve my daughter in anything like that. I was molested at 5, so.
Okay. Does it surprise you to hear me say that? I'm not trying to alarm you, and I'm also not trying to keep secrets from you. I just
I
want
thought it
to...
was because I was talking to like someone who might have been 17 or something.
Okay, well tell me more about your online communication, and maybe we can get to the bottom of this pretty quick. Like you said, you do ASL checks on Snap, right?
Yeah, I mean, I talk in kick chat groups, but a lot of the times the admins will like go through and make sure everybody is legal in that one.
Rue gets emotional as the conversation continues. She asks about their daughter before revealing a kink she says she shares with Irish.
And I don't know what's going on, and my brain's like freaking out, and I'm like trying to help you, but
Well, tell me all the things you're scared of. What are you
I
scared
don't
of?
know lose my daughter, and I don't know what's going on because of how everything's doing this, and I'm just annoyed with myself for not.
Well, let me be straight with you, Rue, because I don't like to... I'm not trying to... Neither of us are trying to trip you up at all. We're all trying to get to the truth. I'm not out to get you or anyone else. I'm just out to figure out what is going on. Sincerely. I won't lie to you, I promise. Because you can ask me whatever you want. If I cannot answer you, I'll tell you I can't answer that. But we're here to figure it out, okay? It looks like someone has used your Kik account to send explicit photos of your daughter. Okay? That's what's happening. So the only thing I need from you is the 100% truth. Okay? Because that's obviously very serious. She's little. Most people that I talk to are into different kind of kinks and stuff like that. Just into types of communities and stuff where sometimes this can overlap, right? If you're into kinky stuff, like, I don't care, that's cool. But when it starts to involve children, obviously that creates a whole different set of problems. No one's here to judge any kind of kink. So
my kink, it scares me because that is something that I have to constantly be like, you're not allowed to be around, you're not allowed to see this kind of thing. Because my kink is being a baby myself.
okay, so you do like age play, all right? And what kind of age play for you? Like, are you pretending to be super young, or?
I regress so I can get back. It's not necessarily a sexual kink for me.
Okay.
For me, it's I regress into a smaller mindset because it helps me. It keeps me less anxious, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
And whenever I'm in my attire and stuff, it just calms me down.
Okay.
But in the community that I'm in, it's really, you don't mix those two things. So
Well, there's obviously a difference between age play and like actual children.
yeah.
That line can get blurry sometimes for people if you kind of lose your compass. Do you find yourself struggling with age play? Like you just said, I have to remind myself not to go too far. Did I misunderstand you?
I think you misunderstood.
Okay.
Because
That's why we're talking, so help me understand.
it's more so like I'm not trying to go so deep in the mindset that I can't come out of the little kid headset.
Got it. Okay. How little of a kid do you regress into?
It depends on the day. If I've had a hard day like tonight, it would be like smaller, but
Okay.
typically it's like a teenager getting on a computer, gaming,
Got it.
reading.
And that kind of takes you to a place of comfort, it sounds like.
Very much so.
Okay.
A lot of them are like, I know it's going to sound really weird because I don't look like the type of person to be into this.
I promise you will probably not surprise me.
Degrading, like, piggy slits. It's
Okay.
not the animal. It's the,
The size? Okay.
Kinks being one of them, which is not my strong suit. Can you explain to me a little bit the ABDL? Like, obviously it's like the older, younger. You explain the mindset of teenager. Is there more to it that I just don't know about?
I basically like to be babied. He's my daddy.
Okay, so he stays like an adult. Like,
He sometimes will get diapered with me, but he's like a diaper lover.
okay.
But, that doesn't sound good.
No, it's totally fine. Like, there's no shame or shade going at you. I just
hearing everything in context.
Honestly, I think I get that it would sound like that. Is there a sexual component to that for you or for him?
Sometimes we have sex in the diapers, but
that's fine. I mean, like I said, it's not. There's no shame to that. I just don't know it, right? That's when I was asking the question. And then does his age? You said sometimes he is the younger.
Irish is upfront about all of this too, saying he also participates in kink lifestyle and even has some social media dedicated to it.
I'm into ABDL. That's part of the, like I said, I have a bladder issue, and so it became a fetish at the same time. So I'm not afraid to hide. I mean, I have 1,700 people that follow me. I've never been afraid. My family found out. They're like, "Oh, what the hell?" Doesn't bug me.
So ABDL?
So like when I have, for instance, I have mental issues. ABDL stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover. So you either in the little space, like mentally, like you just feel like your brain is so overpowered. Like today, for instance, sorry guys, I'm not trying to stress you, overwhelm for you guys. But like when you have like a mental issue day, sometimes just completely thinking about nothing else, it's mentally helping. I originally started wearing diapers because I had the bladder issue. I started leaking.
Irish says he and Rue have bonded over this fetish and that Rue might even make some money off it.
And it's not about like, she does wear them. Yes, it's not necessary. I don't know if she does. I don't know if she's made money off of it. I don't. And if she has, she's obviously tells me.
Got it.
Or we spend the money to pay bills.
Yeah.
Or buy supply. Like, we have a closet full of them.
Of diapers?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Do you know,
And other ABDL stuff. There's a whole strand of stuff.
Like
It's not just diapers, there's
bottles
everything that you can think of.
interesting.
Toys that are this tall. You know the
Toys like-
stupid ring thing? The
Oh,
kids play with
yeah.
it were this big? They make them this tall. They make
Oh, wow.
cribs the size of this, bigger than this room actually. We had one in our living room.
You,
Oh,
you
wow.
have one right
We
now?
had one.
Okay.
It fell apart. You can get them on Temu for like $20.
Oh.
Wow.
You can get everything on Temu.
But to have consensual kinky sex is not the same as having explicit images of a 4-year-old girl, something detectives are quick to point out.
Being able to distinguish between like, this is a kink and we're just in the fantasy place and we're in this headspace of like being a certain age and we have a child in the house, like that could get messy. And
Which is why we usually have everything stuck in the closet and the closet closed.
Okay. I could just see how it would be like not necessarily intentional, but it would be like the line is right there to step right across it, you know? And for some people that is something that they've been struggling with for a really long time, like fighting those urges, and there's kids right there and that's not something they want to do and they don't want to talk about it. It's been going on for years and years and it's usually a deep well of shame, like all that stuff. That's not uncommon with some of the folks that we talk to in this line of work. Does that resonate with you at all?
No, I have been so abused all my life. I don't plan on putting my daughter through that.
Okay.
If I've ever said anything about it, it's always ever been like, no, it's not real. It's always going to be nothing.
Rue admits she has naked photos of her daughter, but she says there's a valid reason for them.
Is it surprising to you for what I told you? Okay.
Very much so.
Okay. Is that anything that you've ever blurred the lines with when it comes to age stuff and her? Like, is there anything that, let me ask you this. At what point, if any, would age play become illegal in your view?
If the legal age is under 18.
Okay, so anyone who's under 18 who's engaged in like what would be illegal about that?
Any kind of things outside the bathtub. Like, well, not the bathtub, but the...
When you say, believe it or not, people have very different definitions and viewpoints on this. So some of my questions are going to sound like, thank you, Captain Obvious. Obviously, I know. But when you say things outside of the bathtub, what does that mean to you?
Like, the only time she's naked is if she's getting a diaper changer in the bathtub.
Is there ever any time, like a lot of parents take cute pictures of their kids in the bathtub? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about something else. Have you ever taken any pictures outside of the bathtub, pictures of her?
Of her diaper rash once, yes.
Diaper rash, I'm not worried about. That's okay.
Yes.
But other than diaper rash, like medical type of photos, are there other times that you've ever taken pictures of her?
Only for a diaper rash. There was a picture that had a diaper rash on the side of her leg.
Okay.
And there was a picture that has her butt popped out in the tub, and the rest of the bubble bath is like...
But here's the thing. That diaper rash picture explanation, it's a common excuse in the world of child pornography.
I didn't think 2 relatively innocent images were ever going to do this.
It's more than 2. I mean,
I know you say it's more than 2, but the 2 that I remember personally doing.
I get when you take a picture of a diaper rash, ordinarily that's not going to get any parent in trouble, right? If it's like, hey, here's a medical thing I'm concerned about, I need to take a picture of it and show it to someone because I have medical concerns. That is an excuse that I hear people who are sexually attracted to children make a lot. They're like, well, she got a growth, so I had to take this photo, right?
I've never do anything to her. She's literally the only reason I'm alive right now. I've swallowed pills and this before having her.
Now, I want to be straight with you. I understand what you're saying. You would never do anything to hurt her.
Yeah.
Is there ever anything that you would do that would involve her that might cross might get into some of the blurry area that wouldn't hurt her, wouldn't cause her pain, but it might still be something like taking pictures or videos or something like that.
Not doing it as a kink thing.
Mm-hmm.
I never did anything like that.
Okay. You told me that people have asked about her. Like
People do ask about
people
her.
are asking. Are people asking for videos or pictures of her ever to you?
It's usually they're asking for pictures, and I only ever sent one person one picture, and that was of her fully clothed,
Okay.
and it was of a normal conversation. I never do anything to her. She's literally the only reason I'm alive right now. I've swallowed pills and this before having her.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to be straight with you. I understand what you're saying. You would never do anything to hurt her.
Yeah.
Is there ever anything that you would do that would involve her that might get into some of the blurry area that wouldn't hurt her, wouldn't cause her pain, but it might still be something like taking pictures or videos or something like that?
Not doing it as a kink thing.
Mm-hmm.
I never did anything like that.
Okay. You told me that people have asked about her. Like
People do ask about
people
her.
are asking. Are people asking for videos or pictures of her ever to you?
It's usually they're asking for pictures, and I only ever sent one person one picture, and that was of her fully clothed,
Okay.
and it was of a normal conversation.
But Rue's reaction, learning that there is legitimate child porn out there of her daughter, is bizarre.
I've talked to dozens, she's probably talked to hundreds of people in your situation or circumstance. So we have experience on how people react to things and we tell them stuff. And the fact that we tell you that there are explicit imageries of your 4-year-old daughter on the internet and molestation and rapes and stuff, and not one single tear has came out of your eye during your crying. That's not a thing, right? We talk to parents all the time and say, hey, your daughter is images here, and they're falling on the ground, throwing up, crying, bawling, wailing. That's a normal human response. So it's just unusual, okay? I'm not saying anything specific that you're right or wrong. It's an observation I made during our last hour and a half or however long we've been in here, right? It's weird. Does that make sense to you?
I can understand that. I was crying a lot at work today too. So.
What were the actual tears or just the...
It's just, this comes out right now because I've been crying a lot.
Okay. Another thing too is we're progressing, okay? And the progression was, I don't know what you're talking about, to a rash picture, and a tub picture, right, of a bubble bath or whatever you described. And now it's evolving into, well, her legs were actually up and spread to get the rash picture, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I
then
didn't ask that the first time I was.
I'm just saying, right? Is that what was said? And then there's an audio video of the sound of her using the bathroom, which is that's totally fine. I mean, I don't have kids, but I'm sure that's a thing that parents send to each other. Hey, we finally crossed that bridge. They finally used the bathroom after all this time, right? Totally fine. But an hour ago, we explained to you that we're here for imagery of your daughter that's explicit, and these things should come to your head pretty quickly, right? You're her mom. You're taking pictures. You're aware of all this stuff. We are not aware of any of it. That's why we're talking to you, trying to figure this all out, right?
Rue claims she drinks a lot and doesn't always remember what happens when she blacks out.
There's forensic guys actively looking through all this stuff right now. And it doesn't match up with what you're telling us.
I black out a lot because I drink a lot, so I'm honestly telling you what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
If I did something I don't remember, I'm not sure. I'm drunk a lot.
That's not a good enough excuse.
I know it's not a good enough excuse. I'm just saying under soberness, I would never ever do anything like that, and I don't think drunk me would either. But
So-
if you're saying this is happening,
I told you I wouldn't lie to you.
What happens when you get drunk? What
I don't remember anything. It's like somebody else takes over.
And what does that takeover look like?
I've been told that I am moody and aggressive.
Have you ever been told you're dominant?
Only towards my fiance, yes.
How does your dominance present itself?
Usually sexually towards Irish.
Okay, explain that to me, if you would.
Usually it's sexually towards Irish. Sometimes I will have group chats where I'm commanding in those.
I don't
So like
understand.
it's an online text-based group chat where I basically command people to do stuff and they send me like pictures of them. I personally know I would never hurt my daughter, drunk or not,
I believe you.
but I might have taken pictures when I was drunk.
The images don't show her in pain. I just want to be clear. Because your repeated statements to me is I would never hurt her.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is these images don't look like anyone's inflicting harm on her. They're just taking really close-up pictures of her vagina. Like, it's clearly illegal images. It's not ambiguous, right? We didn't like scramble up a teen to come talk to you today because it was on the fence. Or it was a bathtub bubble bath situation. So help me understand, because I really want to understand, to unburden you with this.
I don't remember taking the other pictures. If I took them, I obviously deleted them when I was drunk because I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I have no actual, like, before you said anything about them,
Mm-hmm.
I only knew about those two.
Okay. But you don't seem super surprised. Because it sounds like it's within the realm of things that could happen during these blackout drunk spells.
Yeah, I went to jail twice because of it with DV.
Oh, with the drunkenness? Okay.
That's why I'm not surprised.
Back in the other interview room, Irish has an equally odd reaction.
So yeah, it sounds like you're being a great dad. Like you're just looking. Do you think there's a chance? Is there anything in the back of your mind? Because I think that we're getting there, and I think you do realize that. Is there any chance that Larissa sent other photos?
Oh yeah.
But like sexual in nature?
No. Pictures of her going to a party is not sexual to me.
Totally.
Her getting changed is not sexual to me.
Okay.
Changed. I mean, it's not necessarily something I want anybody to see.
Yeah.
But
Can I describe this picture for you?
go for it. I still don't think.
Well, we just don't want to like overwhelm you with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. It's a graphic photo. Okay. How does it make you feel to know that on the internet? It's there and it will never come back.
What does that
We
mean?
cannot take it off the internet.
Oh.
It's out there now forever. How does that make you feel to know that?
It's gonna happen.
Just whatever.
Yeah. Social media is gonna happen.
Yeah.
We threw that out the window the day it was invented.
Yeah. Pornographic images of kids are just a
Happening.
thing. Yeah. No big deal that it's yours.
I mean, I don't like it, but I'm just saying it's kind of whether she, meaning my daughter, chose to do it in the future.
Right. This photo was not taken.
I know. I'm just saying. Eventually, I feel like it's gonna happen with social media.
Here's the thing. You have demonstrated to us that you are a very loving and protective father. And you've said it yourself. You're obsessed with your daughter. She's your world. You've wanted her since you were born. And right now I'm telling you that she's being sexually abused online and you're just kind of, nah. It's the
She's
thing that
not
happens.
being sexually abused online.
She's being sexually exploited. She's being abused at home and she's being exploited online. And you're just kind of whatever about it. So there's some there's some inconsistencies with the John that we met earlier and the John that we're meeting right now. And that
Well,
and
because
that's
I know
confusing.
exactly what you guys tried to do.
What's that?
Because I know you're trying to take her. You're either trying to take her away from her or her mom, and
I have no interest in
Or me.
taking a child away from
from
a
any
loving
of
home.
them,
I don't have interest in taking a child away from a loving home. Period.
she is loving.
will not leave a child in a dangerous situation though, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. My job, the most important thing that I do is keep kids safe. The most important thing he does is keep kids safe, okay? So right now, the most important thing that you can do to help her safe, because I do believe that you love her and I do believe that she is your life, is to be 100% honest with us. I think there are things inside your head that you're holding back that you don't want to talk to us about for one reason or another. And I get that, right? I've talked to a lot of people who have been in your shoes, where they've been maybe in a relationship with somebody who is having some sort of sexual contact or sexual relationship with a child, or a person who's actually having the sexual contact with a child, the sexual relationship, okay? This is not the first time that he or I have talked to somebody in either of those kinds of situations, okay?
Detectives tell Irish that they're talking to Rue in the other room, and she's admitting to some pretty bad stuff.
I think it's probably time that we start talking about the things that you don't want to talk about with Rue.
What do you mean?
So, do you want to jump in a little bit? Rue is getting blackout drunk, sending photos. Rue is sexually abusing the dog?
No, Rue doesn't.
Yeah.
What do you mean she's sexually abusing the dog?
You just told the detectives next door that.
She's sexually abusing the dog.
And now we have found evidence as well.
What do you mean?
She's having sex with the dogs.
Oh, both of them?
I don't know.
Oh,
Is there one that's better than the other, or
I don't know. I just know that she's into that kink.
interested in bestiality?
Yeah, but it doesn't bug me.
No, what has she told you about it?
Oh, nothing necessarily. What do you mean?
Like it's come up in conversation, so.
Oh yeah, and it
What did
doesn't
that
bug
conversation-
me.
I'm not asking you if it bugged you. I'm asking you what she said. What did she
Oh,
tell you?
not that she's into it. That's about it.
So, hey, by the way, I'm into bestiality, and then,
Yeah,
oh, well, sun's out. Like, is that
that's kind of how we are.
okay? I mean,
Our relationship. I mean,
and I'm not questioning
I
your
guess
lack of judgment.
into more things than
No,
most.
that's not my question. So just,
Yeah, okay. With
I think
one.
I think that you think I'm judging you, and I'm not.
Oh no,
My question is, like,
but I don't judge her either. Like
And-
if she
and
would
I-
our dogs, I
I know
don't
that.
care.
yeah, and that's not what I'm
If she's
questioning
into it,
either.
she's into it.
Right, that's not my question either. My question is about the conversation, right? Because somebody tells me, I meet a new person. You told me today, hey, I like watching basketball. Well, guess what? I'm going to ask you more about basketball. What teams are you into?
Oh, I don't
What?
ask a bunch of questions.
So, but a conversation is going to transpire. Like, do you guys just never talk? Because that's what it sounds like. You guys just have sex, make kids, and then don't speak to each other? Because that's what it sounds
But we don't
like.
sit there and talk about our fetishes all day long. No, we don't talk about if she's into be a dog right this minute. No, we don't talk about that ever. I don't talk about that to anybody.
From here, things get really heated. It seems like Irish doesn't understand the severity of the allegations against him and Rue.
So what about now, knowing that Rue's taking pictures of her, sexually explicit pictures of her, and sending them?
Well, that picture that you described, I would have to have more content than just a picture of her spread out. That's not enough information. That's about 2%. Because I would have to see all the conversation before the picture and all the conversation after the picture and any conversations he had with the person.
So what's the what?
To
In what
me, I
context
need
is that
more.
an okay picture? In what context is that an okay picture to send?
There's so many different things it could be.
Okay.
That's the
Pick one.
thing, is me, it could be a friend sharing a picture of her.
So it's okay to send a sexually explicit picture of your daughter as long as it's to a friend?
To me, that's not sexually explicit though. Remember? Her laying on the bed, to me, is not sexually
It's
explicit.
not her laying on bed, it's a picture of
That again, it's different.
okay.
I
So
don't
this
know.
is so you don't feel like you need to get safe from that is what you're
Oh
saying?
no! What I'm saying is, I'm gonna still continue precautionaries. I guess I don't know.
How are you gonna keep her safe from that?
Rue?
Yeah.
Talk to Rue and figure out what's going on.
Irish claims he doesn't understand the context in which these photos were taken.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Before
I'm gonna
and
help you with your context.
Yeah.
Rue just admitted
To what?
to sexual.
What do you mean sexually abusing?
What do you
'Cause
mean, what do I mean?
Again, I need more.
She
Sexual
is.
abusing means I don't know what that means.
Well, she's
Disabled, so I don't know what that
she's
means.
taking images naked in her genitals for purposes of sexual gratification.
What do you mean that, though? Meaning the sexual gratification, meaning send it to other people for sexual gratification or herself?
Does it matter?
Yes, because there's two different contexts.
Okay,
like
so
I
if
said.
she's getting off, is it better or is it better if somebody else is getting off?
Is it better?
In your mind, okay, she's got the picture of.
If she's getting off her, it's her own thing. I don't.
Okay,
Can't
so
really
it's
judge again.
So she's looking at the naked picture that she's vagina and she's masturbating to it, then that's okay. But if she's sending it to somebody else and they're masturbating to it, then that's different.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Because
Can you help me understand that?
it's two different people and two different contexts. Like I said, two different scenarios to me.
And here's where the hammer comes down.
So it's okay for a parent to sexually abuse a child, just not somebody else. I'm going to tell you something right now, John. I don't think that you can keep her. You can absolutely not keep her safe.
Why?
Because you're telling me right now that it's okay that Rue is sexually abusing her, but that's fine. You absolutely just did. You just told me that it's okay that if Rue is masturbating to.
I said it was okay, I just said it's a different
No, you said it's
scenario.
fine. You said that's her thing and it's no big deal, but if she's sending it to somebody else, then that's different.
I can't judge her.
How are you going to keep
See,
doing
he knows, but you don't. I can't judge Rue based on what she's into. Or whatever you might have said, but I don't care what she's into.
She's into your daughter.
That's her daughter. I'm into my daughter, but not sexually.
Okay, you see the problem here? No. The problem is
My
that,
brain doesn't, I guess.
okay, and that's a huge problem. If you can't see that, then I know that you can.
Oh, no, I can't.
Because I can tell you right
No,
now.
what I'm saying is I can keep her from Rue. God,
No.
that's not what I'm...
You can't.
Yes,
you
I can.
can't keep her safe.
I'm
because
not going to let her...
It's okay if some people sexually abuse your daughter, but it's not okay
No.
if other people do. And it's okay if her mom who lives with her does.
No,
And it's
I'm
okay
going
if
to
her
talk
mom
to her
who
about
lives
this
with her-
situation. It's new evidence. That's why I can't say anything about her or the other person. It's two different scenarios.
Irish claims his learning disability makes it so he can't understand right from wrong, even as detectives are spelling it out for him.
Literally, the only time...
Devin's not abusing her. Rue is.
No, what I'm saying...
Rue is abusing her. I don't know what you're not understanding about that. Rue is over there writing an apology for the way that she has abused and exploited her daughter. Your daughter that you claim that you're obsessed with. Your daughter that is your life, that you love, that you have wanted your entire life, that you don't want to be apart from, that you've just told us that you would do anything to protect, that you won't let her be alone with other people. But that woman who helped you create her, who helped you raise her, one of the 4 people that changes her diaper, is sexually abusing her,
Really?
is
Do
exploiting
you know how
her,
often she changes
and
her
is sending pictures of her vagina to God knows who online. And like I told you before, that picture is out there and it will never go away. That picture will be passed around from pedophile to pedophile for eternity. And your reaction right now is why I know it's not safe with you.
Well, what? So I'm a different person, though. You're probably trying to say I'm not capable of taking care of my kid.
I'm not trying to, I am actually saying it.
I am capable of taking care of my daughter.
Thankfully, the little girl is taken into protective custody.
Taken into protective custody. She is with CPS and she's going to be placed somewhere safe. Okay? She is not going home with you. She is not going home with Rue. Okay? That is not going to be a thing that happens. Alright? I don't know what the future looks like. Okay? I am completely removed from that. But I can tell you right now that CPS will get a copy of this report and they will get the transcript of this interview if they ask for it.
The interviews end with Rue apologizing, admitting to taking only 2 photos.
Is there anything, if you could tell pictures that exist of her, right, that you've sent out? Is that like an apology you would want to give to her or anything like that?
I'm sorry, Mom, I misused your innocent pictures
Okay.
because I did not mean it. There's no reason for it.
Okay.
I'm just I did do the 2 pictures, and I regret it.
I recognize that your statement today is that you only remember the 2 pictures.
I 100% think I was blackout drunk whenever I took the other ones and deleted them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I haven't, like, I'm going off of what I'm being told, and from what I'm being told, right? And we're being honest here, the 2 of us, right? I haven't seen that, I don't know. I'm being told some of them are deleted and some of them are not. Okay? That's what, it looks like that's what the evidence shows.
That's what I'm...
So they're not all innocent pictures, I guess.
Larissa Jordan and Jonathan Whitwell faced a slew of charges. Jonathan, or Irish, faces state charges including child sex abuse, distribution of child pornography, and animal abuse with sexual motivation. Larissa Jordan, or Rue, was eventually charged federally, now facing the charge of production of child pornography. And that's where today's Scandal episode leaves us for now. If you have any ideas for a future episode of Scandal, please send them our way. Our tip line is scandal@lawandcrime.com. And if you want to connect with me personally on social media like Instagram, you can find me at Sierra Gillespie. Thanks for watching today's episode of Scandal. As always, I'm your host, Sierra Gillespie, and I'll see you next time.